Hello Scorpio, and welcome back to the channel. And if you're new here, then welcome. I am Kay. I am an astrologer, numerologist and spiritual witch here on YouTube. So look, Scorpio, for you, what I see in terms of your horoscope for the month of August is that there's a lot of activity around your home life, your private life and your career. These are the two main areas. So over on the right hand side here, we've got a chart for the full moon, and this is how the universe will look. But before we get there to the full moon, as we start the month, the sun is in the sign of Leo. So for you, this is where your travel, trips, your views on life and new experiences and your spirituality is being supported. So the sun is actually in your 9th house. So on the screen where we've got the arrow at number 2, this is where the sun will be for you. So as we start the month, it's a great time for travel. It's a great time for trips. It's a great time to deal with situations, people, places and things that are at a distance to you, and maybe even have some new experiences and look at your overall view and how you see life. When we get to the middle of the month and the full moon does come around, this is going to be on the 12th at 2:26 a.m. GMT, my local time. It could be the same day for you, or it could be the day after. It does depend where you are in the world. Your home, your family, your private life, your foundations, things that have happened in the recent past, and even your mother figures in your life. This is what's going to be under the spotlight. So on the screen, we've got on the right hand side up by number 2, circled in pink, we've got the moon at 19 degrees Aquarius, and across from that, circled in pink, we have the sun at 19 degrees of Leo. This is what's going to give us a full moon when we have these two energies in two opposite signs at the same degree. So this is an Aquarius full moon, and this is going to happen down by where the arrow is and number 1 in your 4th house. So around the middle of the month, there could be some decision making for you around this part of your life, your home, your family, your private life, your foundations, anything that's been going on in the recent past, or anything to do with your mother figure. I feel that this could be decision making because full moons can often bring this energy to us and to our life, because you've got the sun and the moon, masculine and feminine, in two opposite signs that approach life completely differently. So this is where decision making can come in. Now, two things that are happening around the full moon that will impact on us all, but for the sign of Scorpio, the first thing is we're going to have the planet Venus, which is a representation of your desires, what it is that you want, art, money, beauty, love, all the good stuff that we enjoy in life. She is going to be moving into the sign of Leo. So at the bottom of the screen where we've got the sun circled in pink, just to the left of this, this is where we can see the planet Venus. She's there with her symbol, 0 degrees, and just above that, we've got the symbol for Leo. When a planet is at 0 degrees, either in someone's birth chart, like myself, if you're born with it, or either when it happens in a transit around a full moon, a new moon, or any other time, any other point in time, what it can indicate is that that planet's energy is offering you, or offering us all here on Earth, an opportunity to start a new chapter, because it's just moving into the sign at 0 degrees. Now, in this context, we're talking about what it is that we desire, because it's the planet Venus. And for you, this is going to be in that same area of where the sun will be, around travel, trips, new experiences, and even your views on life. So it could be mid-month or around sometime this month when we have Venus move into Leo, that you have some kind of, it could be like you could come to some kind of realization about something in your life. It could be that you have a different viewpoint around something. It could be that, you know, something to do with travel or trips or spirituality comes up for you, and it's an opportunity for you to go in a new direction that you feel called to based on this support that you've got from the planet of Venus. The second thing that's happening is that we're going to have the moon form a conjunction with the planet Saturn. So up on the top right hand side of the screen, where we've got the moon circled in pink at 19 degrees of Aquarius, just to the left of that, we have the symbol for the planet Saturn, which looks a bit like a H, and he's at 22 degrees of Aquarius. So when we have two planets or two energies form a conjunction, essentially what they're doing is working together. Their two energies are becoming combined and becoming one. Now, the moon is a representation of how we feel, our emotions, or our mother, and Saturn is the planet that brings withdrawal, maturity, discipline, hard work. It's a much more tougher energy than the moon, but together it kind of translates to maybe some kind of maturing with how we feel about something, withdrawal of our emotions and how we feel about something, or some kind of learning from some kind of emotional experiences that we have. This for you is going to be around where the full moon is. So it's going to be around your home, your family, your private life, what you call secure in your foundations in life, anything that's happened in the recent past, and any mother figures that you have in your life. So down where we have the arrow and number 1, this is where that energy will be for you. So generally speaking, for the sign of Scorpio, it seems as though the first half of this month is very focused on how you see life, opportunities to travel, decision making around how you see life, and maybe any new experiences that you wish to have for yourself, and a real chance to create a new chapter with what you call secure, your foundations, your home life within your family. And I should say that when I say private life, this isn't things that you put on social media. These are things that you keep to yourself when we talk about the private life and the 4th house. So it's a real opportunity to create something new or go after what it is that you desire, because it's Venus's energy in this area. Now she is being influenced by Leo, which is the sign that teaches us how to enjoy life, how to be bold, how to be brave. So go for it. Whatever it is that you desire right now, Scorpio, the universe is supporting you. So moving forward, once we've got through the full moon in Aquarius in the month and we're heading towards the end of the month, the sun would have shifted at this point and he will no longer be in the sign of Leo. He will move into Virgo. So for you, this is where your career comes under the spotlight. As I said at the beginning of the horoscope, the second half of the month, there's a lot of energy around this. So on the screen, we've got the chart for the new moon, which will be on the 26th of August at 9:18 GMT. This is my local time. It could be the same day for you or the day after, depending where you are in the world. And we've got circled in black the sun and the moon, both at 4 degrees, both under the sign of Virgo. And this will give us a new moon where we have these two energies. They're no longer opposite, they are now together and they are conjunct. So this will shift from where it is in the universe that you can see on the screen, and it will go up to where the arrow and number 1 is. It will go 1 house back, or 30 degrees back further for you, for Scorpio, and it will be around your career. So new moons are great times for new cycles, new beginnings, going in new directions, and basically starting afresh with things. So for you, Scorpio, if you have any kind of aspiration or goal or dream or hope or anything that you want to do with your career, the end of the month as we move into the month of September could be a good time for you. Now, one thing that is happening around the new moon in Virgo is that we're going to have the North Node and Venus form a conjunction in the sign of Taurus. So back over on the screen, we've got this circled in pink. We can see that the lighter colour symbol, which looks a bit like a horseshoe, this is the North Node. Then we've got 15 degrees and then we've got the sign of Taurus above it. Then just above that in turquoise, we've got the planet, which is Uranus. We've got the symbol, 18 degrees, and then we've got the sign for Taurus. So as mentioned at the start of the video, when planets conjunct, they're working together. In this context here, what we've got is we've got the North Node, which isn't a planet, it is a point in the moon, which represents direction and where we should be going. And then we've got the planet that causes unexpected changes and things to just go in a complete different direction than how we imagined it would, forming that conjunction with our direction. So how this translates to the sign of Scorpio is that for you, it's how you earn money. It's your career is under the spotlight, yes, during the new moon and towards the end of the month, but then we've got this unexpected change for you, which I could see, which could be about how you earn money, your ability to earn money, your health, any disputes that you have with other people, and even our pets fall into this area of life as well. So where we've got the arrow number 2 is actually your 6th house. So as we close out the month of August, what I see for Scorpio is that your career is looking good, your career is under the spotlight. It's a great time to work on this and start afresh with this, yes, but it's also a time where the universe could be supporting you with some kind of unexpected change in your direction that's positive, I want to say, because it's the North Node, it's not the South Node with what we should be letting go, it's where you should be heading when it comes to how you earn money. So to really capitalize on this, Scorpio, if we get to the end of the month, end of August, it would be a great time to be thinking about this, because the universe is really supporting you with this area of your life. So that's it, Scorpio. It's a very, very short and sweet horoscope, what I see for you for this month, because there's not a hell of a lot going on. I've said this to all the signs, you know, August is a pretty quiet month, and that happens sometimes. But what we do have are some very, very important messages, especially the conjunctions that are happening around the new and the full moons, because they kind of set the tone for what they're supporting us with and how our life can actually be improved if we were to know what's going on and kind of capitalize on it and use it for our advantage. So I hope you have a wonderful August. I hope there was something here to help you to plan your month, to move forward, and if so, please do give the video a like, please do drop me a comment, let me know how it resonates. And if you're new here, by all means do subscribe, because I would absolutely love to see you here again and give you another reading. And I will catch you in September for your horoscope then. So have a wonderful month, and I'll see you soon.